We'll call to order the Board of Zoning Appeals. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Call a roll, please.
Mike Curtis.
Here.
Amber Brown.
Here.
Jerry Sartain.
Here.
Gary Farley.
Here.
Renee Curtis.
Here.
Patrick Hale. Zane Cantrell.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. You have the minutes of the meeting last month. Are there any changes or additions to the minutes?
Yes, sir. We have on number 33, there was one that just needs to be corrected to abstained and not against.
Okay. We have a second.
Second.
Call a roll, please.
Mike Curtis.
Yes.
Amber Brown.
Yes.
Jerry Sartain.
Yes.
Gary Farley.
Yes.
Renee Curtis.
Yes.
Zane Cantrell.
Yes. Thank you. We have 3 items of business tonight. The first item that will be taken up is a request by John Midgley, who is requesting a special exemption for a dwelling unit and doesn't meet the design standards for an ADU. So what do you have on that, please?
Thank you. Application 2025-24 involves a property located at 827 Fleming Farms Drive. The request is for special exception approval for an accessory dwelling unit that does not meet the design standards for ADUs involving a property located in the RM zone. And this is a 0.52 acre parcel, and that is why you're considering it tonight. The applicants would like to construct an addition that would have those elements that would cause us to consider it and as an accessory dwelling unit. They've been going back and forth with CUD over the course of the last few months to make some modifications to satisfy CUD's concerns about the step system. And so we tabled it and kept continuing it and didn't present it to you until that item had been worked out with Consolidated Utility. And the purpose of the addition, it will be for a family member who is relocating to assist with the applicant in providing with care for a child. The addition is 25 by 27. They supplied a site plan to show that it will meet the setbacks for the Fleming Farm subdivision. And the addition will be designed to match the exterior of the existing home. And so this is the site plan, and the applicant provided elevations of the addition. So you can see that it will be integrated with the primary residence and look like it's part of the home. So I'll go back to the first photo. We received a couple informational calls, but no one indicated that they were against the request. And I forgot to include written confirmation from CUD for the changes that they had made. Just to give you an idea, they removed the laundry room, full kitchenette and dishwasher with stove. They removed a portion of the cabinets and countertops, and they changed it to a wet bar with a sink. And the plans include 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a living area, and a wet bar. And that concludes our presentation.
Do you have any questions?
Mr. Chairman, I've got one. So, Danielle, what's up? Can you show me the frontage of the home?
Right. This is the front elevation of the existing primary residence, and the addition will be on the side with the garage.
Okay. How close will it be to the other house next door, once it's built out?
They are showing that it's 20 feet off of that property line, And we will obviously verify this whenever they go through the permitting process, but that,
So,
or,
so that,
go ahead.
I'm appreciate you bringing that 20-foot up. So that's a shadow, that's the property line.
Oh,
That
oh,
shadow
this
there
is a
the house.
shadow. It's the perspective of the aerial photograph capturing.
Okay.
the consent.
I just want to make sure that it wouldn't get too close to another house and in the event of a fire or something like that.
Yes, sir.
That's why I brought that up.
Yes, thank you.
Jerry, do you?
I mean, this is going to be attached to the home.
That's correct.
So are we here because it has a kitchen?
It could be lived in independently. Our definition of accessory dwelling unit involves an area where they can sleep, bathe, and cook. So you could cook, with the wet bar, you could have a microwave. The applicant was willing to change the modifications, but they had already applied. And lately, whenever we have additions or structures that could act as an accessory dwelling unit, we say go ahead and get it approved for that. I mean, go ahead and prepare the documentation. There's a declaration of covenant that they'll have to record at the Register of Deeds indicating that the owner must live on the property. So it doesn't turn into like a non-resident situation that turns into two rentals. So that would be recorded with the deed, and if it's ever abandoned, then they could, remove that from the Register of Deeds, as, if they were to kind of change the interior and make it more part of the primary residence. But
Okay.
we're
there was a
being
time-
overly cautious lately
was a
because a
time
lot of these, sorry, okay.
There was a time when if it was attached, it's just an addition unless it had a kitchen.
Well, that's correct. They will have a wet bar and sink, but we have become a little hesitant to take, and I'm not saying this particular situation, but now we're treating everybody the same way. But often, people will say they will have a wet bar, and then when they go out and inspect, it's turned into a full-blown ADU. And originally, this was going to be a much more independent unit, but because CUD, since it's on step, they've become a little more restrictive on how many units on these smaller lots can be located and be served by the step and not affect the functionality of the overall step system of the subdivision.
Thank you.
It's for family member.
Yes.
They hope to have independent living there for a family member. Do we have anyone here representing this request? Would you come around to the podium, please? Give us your name and any additional information that you'd like to share, and see if there are any questions for you folks. Just come around this way.
Hello, my name is Nicole Midgley. I'm John Midgley's wife. I live at 827 Fleming Farms Drive, and this is going to hopefully be approved for my parents to live with us. I'm sorry, how much time
That's all
do I
right.
have? Like, how much time would you?
You just
Okay. Okay. I have many reasons why I hope you will see that we're excellent and worthy candidates. I had an idea for my parents to live with us a long time ago so I could hopefully take care of them like they took such good care of me. And we thought we'd be free to make our own decisions for our house and our yard in the future. So my husband and I searched for a house with a 1-acre yard, and we bought it outside the city limits with no HOA in January 2012. We bought the property as 1 acre, and Rutherford County's records have the property listed as 1 acre this whole time, but we found out that's incorrect. And now we're hearing that potentially we can't, maybe because of the actual property size, that we maybe can't have the addition that we wanted for my parents. We had a daughter in 2012, and we had a son in 2017 who's developmentally delayed. We began making plans for my parents to come up here to live, and our son received early intervention services from TEIS for special needs children and went to special education preschool. He was diagnosed as autistic, and he's now homeschooled by me. And my husband is our only source of income, and I have to stay home with my son 24/7. This summer, my husband was diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer, and our nearest family on both sides is 500 miles away. And so now there's even more important reason for my parents to come live with us, so we want to help them, and maybe they could help us too. And I don't want to think about in the future my parents passing away, but when that time comes, we would like to use the addition for our special needs son to live hopefully independently with us, like basically part of our house too, and care for him as he's an adult. We never would want to rent it. We would never consider that. We don't want that responsibility. Other neighbors have had multiple generations and more people come and live with them. And other neighbors have had additions built on their property, or if I had more children, we wouldn't have to ask permission for that. Then, my parents coming to live here. My parents they both have high-risk conditions for being hospitalized. If our family got like a cold or flu and we passed germs to them, it could be much worse for them. So that's why we would like to have a separate place for them to have those conveniences and not get our germs. We have also, my family and my parents have all lived very mindful of not using too much of things, not using too much water usage or things like that. We already live in a way that minimizes our water in a lot of ways. And my family and my parents we're all introverts, and we hardly have any visitors. So that also wouldn't, hopefully, another thing, not overwhelm the water. I've taught environmental education and taught people how to reduce and reuse and recycle and minimize their use of resources. Like we run just full loads of laundry, full dishwasher loads, minimize our shower frequency and length. We don't flush inappropriate things, so we follow the rules for the water. And I'd like my parents to live with us as comfortably as possible with the appliances and everything they need on a daily basis. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our family's situation, and I hope you approve our home addition, please, and I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.
Do you have any, wait a minute, do you have any questions of the applicants while they're up here? Thank you, you did a pretty good job there, so thank you.
Can I add one thing? Pete?
Sure.
All right. My name is Russ Hensley. I'm the CEO of L&L Contractors. We're the contractors representing the Hubbles. And you all know L&L. We're right on the square here. We've been serving the community. We're going on our 20th year right now. And they're our exact kind of client with our service quality, family, and trust. We've been working through this process for approximately 6 months now to try to get this approved so we can get her parents in from Florida to help with this. We've agreed to, and we've gone through all the proper steps. And every challenge that comes up, we have been trying to address it through the proper channels, make sure the codes are compliant, make sure CUD is compliant. We've now moved the laundry room back to, basically it's going to stay in their house. They're going to have to come across the garage to get through there before they can use laundry. So it is trying to meet the compliance, like you brought up, sir. It is an addition to a home. The home was originally slated for 5 bedrooms, and it's built to 3. So this neighborhood is standard for 5. This home has 3, so we're not asking for any exceptions for our clients above and beyond that. We're just trying to help invite more people to this community. So we will do everything we can to help get this through. That's why we're here tonight, to try to help. So hope you consider this and looking out for this family in the long future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you.
We'll open this for a public hearing for anyone who'd like to speak on this request. Close the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve the request with conditions set forth by the planning department.
Have a motion that be approved.
Second.
Have a second. Call a roll, please.
Mr. Chairman, one thing before we get started, I'd like to commend the applicants for such a great presentation from both the actual applicant and their contractor. It's very refreshing to see that type of application come forward.
Thank you. Call a roll, please.
Mike Curtis.
Yes.
Amber Brown. Jerry Sartain.
Yes.
Gary Farley.
Yes.
Renee Curtis.
Yes.
Dane Cantrell.
Yes, it is approved. The next item we have is a request by Kenny Quaack, who is requesting a setback of 2.5 inches, 2 foot 5 inches. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And this Shellman's Drive is where it's located. And what do you have on that, please? This is a yard, side yard setback.
Thank you. Application 2025-37 involves the property at 3516 Shellman's Drive. It's a request for variance relief of 2.5 feet from the 5-yard setback requirement for a detached accessory structure upon a property located in the RM zone. And this is the site in question, and the applicant had started constructing a pergola on their property towards the rear of their property back here. On the site plan, you can see this is the salvage yard property line that they share with the property line that they share with the salvage yard. And then this is a wooded area and 3515 Shellman's Road. So the affected area is towards the rear of the property. And they obtained approval from the homeowners association but failed to obtain a building permit for the pergola. The applicant was notified by the building codes that a permit is required for the construction of the pergola, and the applicant promptly applied for zoning compliance. Once it was determined that they had encroached into the side yard, they were advised that they would need to ask for a variance. So this is a sketch of the pergola. The applicant did provide some pictures of the part of the area where the pergola is being constructed, as well as the footing and floor of the pergola and the walkway that leads up to it. The applicant did submit a couple letters from adjacent property owners, and I just wanted to, share with you the aerial. This is a salvage yard that's located on another road. I think is that Leanna Central Valley? I'm pretty certain it is. Oh, okay. And this wooded area here that you see is actually being considered for replatting to be combined with 3515. So this is going to remain wooded area. I don't believe the gentleman has indicated any specific plans to utilize this area. He just wanted to expand his property boundary. But we did not receive any phone calls. We did post a sign on the property. As always, variance criteria is hard to demonstrate meeting. This is a self-created hardship. So that's our presentation.
That is located in the Madison Cove subdivision.
Yes.
Also, just remind you, we've got a couple of letters of people who live adjacent to this request who are approving it, who have no problems with it. Do you have any questions of the staff? Do we have anyone here representing this request? If you'll come around to the podium, please. Just give us your name and any additional information you want to share about this.
Debbie Quaack.
Go ahead.
And Kenny Quaack.
No.
Go ahead, speak. Oh, well, first, I apologize. Yeah, we're all a little bit nervous. First off, all I can do is apologize on this for the inconvenience. This caught us off guard. We thought we did the right thing, and apparently we were told we didn't. And we're simply here to try to correct it. Yes. Do what it takes to make it right.
Can you elaborate on, you tried to do the right thing? What did you do
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You said you tried to do the right thing and thought you had. What did you do starting this off?
We were building just a structure to put our barbecue in, and so we had set it back as far as we could, so it couldn't be seen or have privacy, because we have a funny shaped yard. And so we had, contractor come and do it, and we thought we did the right thing. So, and then, yeah.
Was anybody advising you to do it this way, or did you just assume that?
No, yeah. we
Okay.
just
No,
kind of
sir.
assumed.
Actually,
Yeah.
my personal understanding was an attached pergola. Didn't even need permitted. That's just me going on that. And then we went to the HOA and they approved it.
Yeah, so we thought
and-
that's what we were doing.
So nobody really told us different, and we've been using it for 9 months, and it's,
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for elaborating on it.
yeah.
Any other questions? Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll open this for a public hearing for anyone who'd like to speak on this request. Close the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, I know this is self-created, but based on the boundaries, it's not close to any houses or potential homes around it, and it's not like a residence that has cars and things of that. It's just a gazebo, or that's what I'd call it. And I think our staff has did a good job at explaining what's going on, and I'm going to make a motion that we approve it.
Have a motion to be approved.
Second.
Have a second. Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Mike Curtis,
No.
Amber Brown.
Yes.
Jerry Sartain,
Yes.
Gary Farley,
Yes.
Renee Curtis,
Yes.
Zane Cantrell.
Yes, it is approved. The next item we have is a request by Peter Messiha, who is requesting on behalf of St. John Beloved Coptic Orthodox Church, who is, they're asking for a child care facility at the church. So what do you have on that, please?
Thank you. Application 2025-38 involves the property at 851 Baker Road. They are seeking special exception approval for the establishment of a child care facility within a community assembly on the property located in the RM zone. And you may be familiar with this particular property. They came before you a couple years ago requesting special exception approval for a medium-sized community assembly. At that time, they were not seeking to add the child care services as part of the uses that would take place on the property. However, as time gone by, they have decided that they would like to establish a child care within the existing home that's on the property. They are undergoing some improvements, additional improvements that were recently approved by as recent as Monday night, some expansion on the site, some additional buildings, which includes a gym. And so they would like to utilize the existing home to provide daycare services. The daycare would be open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. No additional buildings are planned for the daycare services. The existing home will be remodeled to meet all DHS requirements to include safety upgrades as well as an outdoor fenced play area. And like I said, in 2023, you guys approved the special exception for the community assembly. Now, they do have ample parking. You don't have to worry about cars backing out onto the street when they're dropping off children. And this is like the second request that we've received in the last year for a daycare within an existing church. They just make great places already. The building's already there, the parking's there, and so we did not receive any phone calls regarding this request, and we recommend approval.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
Danielle, do we know how many children they're planning on doing this with?
They did not establish a maximum number, but under the allowable use, They don't have to, because it's a community assembly already, they don't have to rezone it to allow an unlimited number of children. So it doesn't fall under that residential cap at 12 for the special exception. It's a child care facility.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Do we have anyone here representing this request? You'll come around, please. Just give us your name and any additional information.
My name is Peter Messiha. I serve at the St. John the Beloved Coptic Orthodox Church. First, I would like to thank the staff here and everyone. You guys have been a great help to us, to our community, and to our church. And Tanya has also, with the codes here, been helping us a lot since the establishment of this church 2 years ago. So it's a great blessing to be able to serve especially the Coptic community and the Coptic people. Coptic Orthodox Church is basically, we're the Christians of Egypt. So we came here from Egypt, and we're serving basically the Christians from Egypt. Sorry if I'm a little nervous here, but 2 years ago we established the church. We just opened it a few months back, and thought came along to open to be taking care of our kids in the church and to utilize the house if we can use, yes, exactly. So the house is basically the second building on the right on this plat over here. So we will utilize, in the house is 3,200 square feet. We have 4 bedrooms. It's good enough. And to answer your question is, we're not planning to start with 25 kids just to begin with, maybe 35. But we can pass 49 kids because of the fire marshal requirements. I've been in contact personally with DHS, try to follow all the guidelines. So we got a very good idea, and we will remodel, take out a few walls, make it fit for the daycare, follow all the fire marshal requirements and the codes for sure.
I do have a question for you. If I remember correctly, this is more of me trying to bring back my memory. Wasn't this where the pastor was staying?
Correct.
Okay.
I actually have a...
I was like, I feel like that was the pastor's house.
That is correct.
Okay.
It wasn't actually the pastor's house. Yes.
But, okay, so that's what's going to be converted.
It was mentioned here that it was going to be that, but it was never going to be the plan.
Oh, okay. Now, the only other thought that I have, and I'm happy to hear that you're working with DHS on it. I know they'll take care of this, but I don't think I see a fence. So where are the children going to play? Are they going to go over to the gym? Because I know that's coming as a part of your build-out.
So there's no gym. Right behind the house, we have actually a very good size backyard and side yard too. We will utilize.
But is it
this.
Fenced?
It's not fenced yet.
It's not fenced yet, but I know that.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But we will fence it for the playground for the kids. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you. You may be seated.
Thanks, sir.
We'll open this for a public hearing for anyone who'd like to speak on this request. Close the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, I move we approve this as presented by staff with staff comments.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'll
We have a
second that. Right here.
We have a second. Okay. I think it's also important to recognize that so many of our churches are having to have childcare now, and that is an appropriate place for them. So I think that's great to have that. Call roll, please.
Mike Curtis.
Yes.
Amber Brown.
Yes.
Jerry Sartain.
Yes.
Gary Farley. Renee Curtis.
Yes.
Zane Cantrell.
Yes. It is approved. There being no further business before us, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for being here.